Good morning, guys. Vonnie from Mrs. Mom here, and today is Toddler Tuesday. And today I have a program, well, a little Dr. Seuss Horton Hears a Who themed activities for the day that I'm going to show you that you can do with your toddler or preschooler, or in a classroom, or in a daycare, or in your homeschool. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you. So don't forget to subscribe, guys, because I'm going to have a giveaway for a free homeschool typing course for your kids. It's a beautiful typing course. Check out the link to the typing course in the description, and then subscribe for your chance to win, because then you won't know when the video comes up. I'm going to be putting the video out there pretty soon on the rules and how to win this awesome curriculum. Okay, so happy Tuesday, guys. See you later. So for Toddler Tuesday this week, our theme is Horton Hears a Who, and we will be exploring the 5 senses. So I have here a little template of the basic activities and things that you can do with the theme of the book. So here we have the book theme. Here we have songs. You can sing songs about the 5 senses, or search Pinterest or YouTube, or you can make one up. The crafts will be creating a 5 senses flip card, which I created for you guys to print out. And here we have, at the end of the day, you can watch any version of Horton Hears a Who, and maybe pop some popcorn, which could be truffula seeds, or maybe some cotton candy, which actually look like truffula trees. Here's a list of all the supplies that you'll need. And here are the activities. So this lesson plan takes about an hour from start to finish. And it can be done as part of your homeschooling day, or even if you have a preschool classroom and you want to do an hour of Dr. Seuss, you can do this in your preschool, kindergarten, and first grade class as well. It is geared towards children ages pre-K to first grade. So the first activity you would be doing is reading the book. And as you're reading the book, because it's a longer book, what I did was I handed out these handwriting practice sheets. H is for Horton, so you would be doing letter H that day. This is the coloring sheet that you can hand out for Horton Hears a Who that I made. I did not draw the picture. I got it from a free clip art online. But I did add this here. We are Christians, so I added the Bible verse, 1 Timothy 4:12. That says, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in life, in love, in faith, and in purity." Okay, so after you read your book, you'll want to explain to the children that 5 senses are the way that we tell about the world around us, and that is through seeing, smelling, hearing, touching, and tasting. And then you're going to print this out onto cardstock. You'll print both of these out onto cardstock. And I did get this idea off of the internet. I just changed it I recreated it. And I made it into a Horton Hears a Who theme. So these are the labels. It says I can hear, I can see, I can hear, I can taste, I can touch, I can smell, and I'll show you what these will look like when you are done. Okay, so I just cut this out for you. And I'm not finished, and you'll do a neater job. There are dotted lines here, which you will also cut. Wanted to show you them first. Okay, so after you have cut these up to there, you will glue this one on top of this one, but only put glue on the top, and then just lay this right on there. So once it is all glued, you will now have your flip book. Okay, and what I did was I handed these out to my kids. I was already done for them. That way, it took less time in the classroom. But if you're doing it at home, you can just have your kids make this. I teach at a co-op, and I made it for my kids because we only have an hour. And then you're going to pre-cut all of these clip arts and hand one out to each child, and then just have them glue the appropriate picture onto the appropriate label underneath. And it's fun when the little ones who can't read, they just start sticking things everywhere, and then you just kind of make a joke out of it when they do that. And you can help them to put them in the right order. Okay, so the next thing that you would do is hand out to the children a whiteboard, or send them to the chalkboard, or maybe just a blank piece of white paper. And what I did was I handed my kids a piece of white paper, and I had them draw, because we had some kids who didn't know how to write their names yet, so I had them draw a big happy face on one side so they could write their names, or draw another simple picture, a house or something like that, and they would just draw the quick picture. And then I would tell them to close their eyes really tight, flip the paper over, and draw it with their eyes closed. And then I would explain to them why the sense of sight was so important. And it's funny how they react when they see the silly picture that they drew when they had their eyes closed. Sometimes they do a pretty good job though. The next thing that you would want to do is with the sense of smell activity is you would get some cotton balls soaked with a scent with some extract or some scent, and put them into plastic cups, and then have the kid mark the bottom of the cups with numbers, and then you can hand out these cards to the kids. It says, what does that smell? With 5 circles on them. And then you can, if you want, you can print out your own pictures of whatever scent you decide to use, lay them out for the kids, and they'll go up and they'll smell number 1, and if they think it's vanilla, they'll take a picture of vanilla and they'll glue it there. If you don't want to do that, you can have them write in what they think each scent is under the block. Put the number and then the scent. And then the next thing would be to do your touch boxes. Your touch activity is you're going to take some tissue boxes covered with felt, put some toys inside, and have the kids feel inside the boxes to see if they can figure out what's inside the boxes. Do your hearing activity. So you'll take some plastic eggs, fill them up with marbles, some with rice, coins, black beans, anything that's going to make a distinguishing sound. Money, bells. Then you're going to fill up 2 with each kind of object inside. So 2 will have coins, and 2 will have rice, and 2 will have marbles. You'll hand them out to the kids, 1 for each child, and then you'll have them shake, and they have to walk around. And if it's a classroom setting, walk around and find the matching eggs, or if it's just you at home, just have them go up and just find the matching eggs with the matching sounds using their sense of hearing. And then the best sense that they'd like to try is the taste activity, which you just get a bunch of jelly beans and have the children maybe taste them with their eyes closed and see what flavors if they can tell which flavors they are. And you have these makeup pattern cards that I made, that I also got the idea off of Pinterest, but I recreated it to suit our theme of Horton Hears a Who. Okay, got these pom-poms. I got these pom-poms at the Dollar Tree. Yes. And these are our truffula seeds. And with these truffula seeds, you will have your kids make a pattern on these pattern cards. Just cut them out on cardstock, and you can cut them out and just give them 1 each. And they can even glue their patterns on to take home, or they can just keep this pattern card and you can have them do a pattern every day, depending on which setting you're using this. If it's in your homeschooling, or if it's just one day, or if it's in a classroom setting. And so that's it. That is our Toddler / Preschool Tuesday, our theme of Horton Hears a Who. I will link where you can get all these printables and all these activities. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. And that's it. Stay tuned in 2 weeks for another Toddler / Preschool Tuesday, which I'll have another theme coming up. I was going to do the Hungry Caterpillar this week, but I ended up doing Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who. If you have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments below. Okay? Take care, guys.